So you filled out your bracket,
I sent it to you. What you mean?
and you had the nerve to pick UNC.
The nerve. Who did you pick? Who'd you pick?
Nah, I just went with UConn.
Oh my god. Are they favorite to win?
Huh?
The whole thing?
Are they?
Yeah.
I think so. I think they're the number one overall seed. I think.
Oh yeah, they are.
Uh,
They are. They are. They are. Yeah, I think I've seen that.
I don't think I. uh, North Carolina in my what's it called?
Final four.
In my Final Four.
You do?
Yeah.
But who else? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's like delayed or something.
Mm. Yeah, I was saying I don't think I had. Yeah, my Final Four is UConn, Baylor, Duke, and Purdue. So I don't even
Duke.
have.
Why do you have
Yeah.
Duke? Are you a Dookie?
No, but okay. They have a
They
pretty
shouldn't be.
easy.
They shouldn't be in your Final Four.
They have a
They're
pretty
literally in no
easy.
one's.
What's it called?
Even Jason Williams doesn't have him in his Final Four, and he's the Dookie.
Like all they have to do is beat
All they
Houston,
have, they
which is I
can't.
think another number one seed.
They just lost to NC State.
Well,
Hello.
good thing they don't have to play. Good thing they
Hello.
don't have to play NC State.
They're not in their bracket.
uh,
Are they not in their bracket?
oh, they are, but they're
Or
on
then
like
what
the
are you talking
bottom
about?
half.
Oh, they're the
Well, like
bottom.
they're on the bottom half. They'd have to get through like Kentucky, Marquette, all them in order to even play Duke.
What about the Tar Heels? Oh, the Tar Heels wouldn't have to play them to the Final Four.
Right? Yeah, they wouldn't have to play
That's a
them.
mistake because they mopped their asses twice this year already. So I don't know what you. I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah, I had I don't even know where did I even have. Oh, I had North Carolina losing in the Elite Eight to Baylor.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Might as well scrap that in the garbage now. Then
I wanted to put Marquette in there, but I
why
thought it would be too what's it called? They're good.
are they?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they ranked?
They're a 2 seed.
Are
They're
they?
actually in the same. They're the 2 seed of Duke's little whatever side of that
And you got
bracket.
Duke beating them.
Yeah, huh?
Isn't
Actually, I
Duke like
do.
the 20th seed or some shit?
Huh?
Isn't Duke like number 20?
No, they got them ranked fourth.
Why are they that high?
I don't know. I feel like I no, I agree. I feel like they always Duke is either they either win the thing or they lose out in like the first or second round. I feel like they don't ever get
What?
middle of
You
the.
guys have this fantasy thing about Duke. They don't do well.
They do do. They
Yeah,
do
yeah, you're
do
right. They do
well.
do it. No, they don't. No, they don't do it. Me and this
In
dude was talking about this back in. Me and this dude was talking about this back in the day when Roy Williams was still coaching the Tar Heels,
mm-hmm,
and me and him looked it up because me and him was going back because he was a Dookie
mm,
and he knew I was the Tar Heel or whatever. And
yeah.
what's the name? Me and him looked it up. They won the same. Like Roy Williams and Mike Krzyzewski had won the same amount of titles in this while Roy Williams is there during the same time span. Like from
Oh.
the time Roy Williams was there and the
Mm-hmm.
time and when he started coaching North Carolina until when he left, they won the same number of national titles.
So that's good, right?
For who?
I mean,
I mean, for not for what you're trying to make it seem like they're all
oh,
that they're either good or they're always no. And then for you to act like I'm crazy for putting the Tar Heels in there, the Tar Heels was in. Let me just put this out to you: the Tar Heels was in the national championship further or sooner than Duke was. You know that, right?
that's fine.
You know that, right? Do you know when that was?
Wait.
You don't.
Oh, wait.
You don't
Oh,
know, do you?
the
That
last
was
time
literally
that
like
Duke
3 years
won.
ago. No, when they
Oh, right.
lost.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're saying that North Carolina has won more recent than Duke.
Yeah, and been in the championship game more recent than Duke.
Yeah. No, I
and
know. I think
and get further on a consistent basis more recent than Duke.
no, I agree. I think they have um what was it, 2015, I think 2014
What?
that Duke last won. But yeah, didn't North Carolina just win a few years ago?
No, they were in the championship game. They
Oh
lost.
yeah, okay.
They were in what's his name? I can't think of his name now. When the coach's first year, they made it to the championship game.
Oh wait, North Carolina's first?
Yeah,
All right, coach.
yeah, dude. Right now,
Um,
I can't think of his name. The dummy that
is-
said,
he's a
I can't
yeah, the
review.
old
I
he
shouldn't
played
review
in
what
the
he said.
NBA.
Yeah,
Herbert or some shit.
yeah, that's it.
Um,
Think of his name.
yeah. Um, yeah, I can't remember the dude's name. I just uh Hubert Davis.
Yes, that's his name. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. They oh yeah, 2022.
Yes, they were just there, dude. And you sitting up here acting like Duke. When's the last time you won
Okay.
a championship game?
But look.
Look.
So first of all, I'm not a Dukie. I just like them
For what?
because you like North Carolina. So
Is
I
that
gotta
really
go
what this
get
is?
you. You know that's how we gotta do.
This is your
You like Jagged Edge, I like 112. You like Tom Brady. I mean, you like Peyton Manning. I gotta go with Tom Brady. That's just how it is.
You guys
Um,
always suck. And everybody always hates them.
they got Duke was in the Final Four in 2022. They just
Yeah,
lost.
the championship. Who got further? That's what we're talking about. Who got further?
I don't even know who did they didn't lose to North Carolina. I don't think, did they?
No, I
That
think
year?
they played.
Mm.
Oh, wait, no, I think they did actually.
Because
Yeah,
that
that
would
was
have been
the third time they played that year.
yeah, because if they would have played, no, because I think if Duke would have won, or if yeah, Duke would have won, they would have played in North Carolina, I thought,
Oh,
in
is that how it
national.
went?
Like I think they were on opposite sides kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah. What was it? Fucking Wikipedia is so damn long. Oh no, you nope. Yep, North Carolina beat Duke to get to the championship
yeah,
in
that's what I thought.
2022.
Yeah, because they're usually either in the same bracket or they have to beat each other to get to the thing.
Yeah, to get to the thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's crazy because Duke was a 2 seed and North Carolina was the 8 seed that year.
yep, I was gonna say they were the lower seed. Yep, yes,
That's
they had.
crazy. Yeah.
Everybody was sleeping on Hubert Davis that year. They think they did the impossible. Damn
Yeah.
near win that game too. That was a good ass game.
It was.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Meanwhile, your Dukies were at home watching.
That's crazy. Yeah, so I let sometimes I let the you know how ESPN you can have like a autofills based on like some AI type shit, some smart shit. So I did that and just edited some of the picks because at first they had Baylor winning the whole thing, and I was like I gotta switch this up.
No, you said you got UConn winning it all.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got I got the Blues and forgot.
The who do you have beaten? Or who do you have them beating?
I don't remember.
Mm.
Let's see if I can find that.
I had a but like I said, yeah, they I had a lot of upsets, I think. I don't think I picked any 8 seed to win. And then I think I had like Tennessee losing in the second round, which they're 2 seed, and Arizona also 2 seed losing in the second round. Like I had a lot of upsets because I feel like that's where like in that second round, that's where a lot of the big like higher seeds anyway can get knocked out.
What
So I went with more upsets.
did you?
Yeah. Yeah. But we should throw some money on this because I'm telling you, I don't think North Carolina's making it
You
just
get the fuck out of
just because
here.
I'm hating.
Yeah, we know. Oh, I got them using the Illinois in the Elite Eight.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I got UConn losing to them. You got it making it. You got Illinois making it that far.
No, I don't think so. I think they were one of the ones that I had losing early.
What? Kind of upset to who?
Oh yeah, I picked Illinois to lose right away.
What the fuck?
You gotta have one upset.
Yeah, that's not it. I got Drake beating Washington, and that's my first upset.
Oh, okay. I got Washington.
And I got Michigan State beating Mississippi. You got
I
that?
think I did too.
That's an
Yep.
upset. You ain't got to pick that. You got to change that. Oh, and I got New Mexico beating Clemson too. I got
Oh,
plenty of.
yeah, I don't got
I
that
got
one.
like 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah. So I had Michigan State beating Mississippi State, and then of course they played North Carolina in the second round. I got them playing. I was almost tempted to pick
I know you
Michigan
was
State
I
over
know you
North.
were. I was surprised you didn't pick North Carolina to lose as soon as the ball tipped up in there. Like, oh, they lost. Turn the TV off.
Yep.
Yeah, because I still got the Dukies out of there first round.
For real?
No, I don't. I should have.
Uh, do you have Wisconsin, or where do you have Wisconsin losing right away?
No,
Hmm.
I'm quite sure this is home cooking for me too. I don't have no real Cowboys. I got to. Oh damn, it's too far.
It definitely let me see. Yeah, I had Wisconsin beating James Madison, but then I got them losing to Duke in the second round. So you probably got Wisconsin beating Duke then,
Maybe I do.
which is which is not. I mean, Wisconsin's a fifth seed, so it's not like it's out of the realm, I guess.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
of course,
Wisconsin. Yep, right. That's where I got them losing. Wisconsin beats
yeah.
them.
Damn.
100% right. You called it.
Wouldn't that be some shit if Wisconsin, because you know Wisconsin and Marquette are in the same region or whatever, if they both made it to the Elite Eight to play each other to get to the Final Four? That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That'd be some
this
shit.
is going crazy.
But which no, I think Wisconsin, even if
Who
they
would you
beat
go
Duke,
for?
oh Marquette for sure.
You
I was
would?
just talking to Liz about that yesterday or the day before. Like a lot of people like root for Wisconsin, and you know they're of course a big team, you know, like football, basketball, that kind of thing. But I don't know. I feel like I should be rooting for Marquette, even though I didn't go there, like just because they're Milwaukee.
Yeah, I got to go for Marquette because my sister and my cousin went there.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Sure, it's alma mater, so I got to root for that.
yeah. So I always go for Marquette just because they're local. Um, unless somehow UWM get up in here, which they're not this time. They lost in the championship, but then I root for them.
You root for UW?
Yep, have to. I went there. Gotta root for them, even though I know they ain't gonna do shit. So, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see who makes it out the first round, I guess, after this weekend. It's crazy how fast it goes. Like after this weekend, we're already into. Isn't it already the Elite Eight? Because they do round 1 and 2 on Friday and Saturday, and then Sweet 16
It goes
on.
that fast?
Oh no, it don't. No, it don't. I think it's just round 1 and 2 this weekend. Round 1 is Friday, Saturday. Round 2 is
Sunday, Monday?
yeah, or something like that. Or maybe I think it starts on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, some shit like that. But yeah, because I was thinking like, damn, they're starting the tournament. I mean, it's already March 19th, but I forget they go, that quick.
Yeah,
So
go fast.
right, right, right. But yeah. Um, did you hear that you heard all this news about Justin Fields though?
About
Um, about how he got to how the Bears basically did, they traded him to somewhere where he could get a quarter starting job, and
or,
about how they had
they
they
did him a
had better
solid.
offer. Say what?
They did him a solid.
Yeah, yeah, essentially. And supposedly somebody said that he even picked the team. Like,
Well,
I guess they had multiple offers, and they were talking to him about it and where he wanted to go.
yeah, I heard that they threw out some teams to him, and he was like, I don't want to go here, I want to go here, but I want to. This, this is fine. And they
Yeah,
should have done him a solid because if you look at what they did for Caleb Williams, like what Williams is going to walk into versus what Justin Fields walked into.
right. Oh, for sure. The talent,
Yes,
yeah, that they have now versus, oh, for sure. Yep.
Caleb Justin Fields crawled so Caleb Williams can run.
Hell yeah. Like, it's crazy. I mean, we already talked about it, but if the Bears front office would have done all that they doing right now,
Yeah,
last year or the year
yeah,
before, like, who knows what Justin Fields, who know, like, even if they somehow, you know, let's say they did it 2 years ago and, maybe Justin Fields plays a lot better, they could have probably even got a better pick. Like, it was probably even in their best interest to help him to get a better pick, draft pick in return.
yeah.
But, like, damn, that's insane to go all in now, 3 years later and shit. But I don't know. Um, some Packer fans that I friends with on Facebook was still posting. It was like, you remember that is a video or it's a meme of the Grim Reaper, and he's going into each different room.
Mm-hmm.
Do you seen that? And so someone posted that, and it was like a picture of like Jay Cutler, Mitchell Trubisky, Justin Fields, and then a picture of Caleb Williams. I'm talking about, and they were talking about it doesn't matter who
Who's
they
next?
get, that they still gonna lose to the Packers and stuff
Oh,
like
that they
that.
still don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what
yeah. So
we
it's gonna
gonna
be
see.
interesting, huh?
That we gonna see.
Yeah, I know. I think it'll be tough. I mean, do you think do you think Jordan Love playing well this season was because not a lot of people had like game film on him? Like, remember when Dak Prescott as a rookie played insane, and people were saying, oh, it's because he's a rookie. They don't have no one was expecting him to start because they was expecting Tony Romo to start.
So I want to point something out to you. You think Dak Prescott's rookie season was insane?
For a rookie. I mean, didn't we won 13 games?
Okay, that was who won Offensive Rookie of the Year?
He did.
No,
Yeah, he did.
then Zeke.
Nope,
What did Zeke win?
not a thing.
He didn't
Because
win Offensive Player of the Year.
I don't think so. Not as a rookie.
Are you sure?
Positive. Because I remember when they were on the uh when they were talking about it, they were just saying, because of course they're on the same team, Dak
Yeah,
and Zeke, talking about that they should have co rookie of the
Rookie of the
year.
Years.
Yeah.
I
But
remember.
they ended up giving it to Dak. But I don't think Zeke won
He should have.
anything that season.
But that was off of Zeke's back, not Dak.
Right. And they could be, I mean,
And
maybe
that, but
we don't
that,
know for sure.
but that statistical season, I brought that up really honestly to point out. Do you remember that year that everybody said that Aaron Rodgers had a down year and he threw like 28 touchdowns and 3 interceptions or some shit?
Yeah.
That's what Dak did.
Oh, right. Like
That's
his
my point.
down year.
That's why when you said that he had this great year, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Because that
Well,
right there just proved what Aaron Rodgers said. My down year is the great is someone else's great year. Because you
right.
just
No,
really
I
proved what he said.
agreed.
That's what I'm like, great season. Thinking
Zeke
about when
only
did he throw
run
30, 40 touchdowns? Because Jordan
is
Love threw 30 touchdowns this year.
30.
Yes. Well, 31, I think.
Damn. And Zeke, Dak, damn, Dak is only, well, he threw for 30 a few times. Yeah, he had 23 touchdowns that rookie year.
Yep. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's what Aaron Rodgers said. You just proved
But
this right there because you said that he had that great season.
it was a great season for the Cowboys,
Okay,
to
that I agree
clarify.
with. I mean, that I agree with. I'm just saying that you said that Dak had a great season.
Right. So yes, to clarify, because of the injury to Romo, all things considered, the injury to Romo, and then of course having to play a rookie and being 13-3, And then because of course, because then after that we went 9-7 the following year, which people have game tape, on Dak after that. Do you
That's not why he
think?
went 9-7.
Do you think that Jordan Love?
That's not why he went 9-7.
You don't think we went what do you mean?
So I want to point out a couple of things that people negate to mention when stuff like that happens,
Hmm.
because strength of schedule changes. So the year before
Right.
that, you guys didn't win the division. So your schedule was softer when you went 13-3. You would agree? And it got tougher when you went 9-7, right?
Um,
Because you won the division the year you went 13-3. So your next year's schedule is harder than the one you just got off of.
but that's
You playing tougher
only
competition.
like what, like 3 games,
No, is it 3? No, I thought it was more than that.
because
Look at
don't
all the
they?
no. Think about all the teams. For instance, that Philly played this year. The Dolphins, the Bills, um,
But we played Dolphins
the
and Bills
Niners.
also.
Dolphins, Bills, Niners. Oh, you talk okay. Say it. Dolphins, Bills, Niners. Um,
I thought the way it was going,
did they play? Did they play Minnesota too, or no?
we did.
No, I'm asking about Philly because your
Oh,
schedule's the same except for those. Except because I know they played the division winners because they won the division.
right, right, right. So correct. Yeah, but right. So like I thought it worked. So yeah, so the Cowboys would play, like, we already know who the Cowboys play next year, even the year after, because you rotate those
Yeah, the
divisions.
AFC East or whatever and all
And
that happens.
then yeah, so that's, whatever. 4 teams there, and I think you play a whole division in the NFC, so that's 4 teams plus your own division, that's 6, whatever that is. That's 14 games. So yeah, that leaves 3 games that you
Or the division
play
winners that are
against
different. Yeah.
random. Yeah. So right. So that,
And
I
I don't
mean, so
remember.
I guess
Did y'all?
that's
Y'all
three
didn't play the
games.
Rams this year, right?
Yeah, we played the Rams. Yeah.
Damn, who did they play that y'all didn't play? So that means y'all played the NFC West.
Correct.
Y'all
Because
played
yeah,
the
we played.
NFC
I remember.
West,
Yeah, we played Seattle and all them.
and I'm trying to think who else they played.
I think we played the. Did we play the Packers this season, or was it last season?
No,
That
you didn't play them this season.
okay. So it was last year.
You played the NFC West, the AFC East.
Right. And so those were the
Oh,
divisions. Then.
you didn't play the Chiefs. Y'all didn't play the Chiefs because they played the Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
They played the Chiefs, and I'm trying to think who else they played that y'all didn't play. Um, both of you played the. No, you guys played the Lions. I don't think they played the Lions. Yeah, they didn't play the Lions, but you guys did.
Correct. So yeah. Oh right. Wait. Did the Lion? Who won the NFC North last year? I'm trying to think why we would have played the Lions.
Who won the Minnesota won last year?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. And then
Yeah, because you
oh,
because
and
they
we played the Panthers.
and they played the Bucks. They played the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Y'all played the weakest, and they played
We,
whoever won.
right.
They played the Bucks, the Chiefs, and then there's one more team that they played that y'all didn't play.
Yep. Yeah, so yeah, for sure. Yeah. So okay, so which is true. So I was looking up. So back to 2016, we went 4-12 that year. Duh, that's how we got, Zeke Elliott with the fourth pick or whatever.
Yep.
So I guess fine. Whatever about Dak.
But
He's
I'm
like
I'm just saying it wasn't a great season. I mean, based on what Aaron Rodgers said, and you would I would like to think that you would think a great season for a quarterback is at bare minimum 40 touchdowns.
correct.
50 is extraordinary because only what 3 people have done it.
Yeah.
So yeah, 40
Yeah.
touchdowns or more, and yeah,
Yeah. I would agree, which is crazy because if 40 is like that bar, Dak's never hit that.
yeah, I know. I think he had the most is 37, right?
Yeah. And then he had 36 last year.
See, he's almost there, getting there.
Almost. Almost.
But you got to think though. Everybody, well, except for Tom, that was a first round pick. That's had 50
Mm.
plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my boy
true.
Peyton, he did it twice, so
Well,
he's got the greatest regular quarterback season in NFL history. 55 on that ass.
the
55 and
keynote.
13. 55 and
Let's
13.
get the keynote for the key
MVP.
wording for our listeners
I know
is
exactly.
regular season.
He made it to the Super Bowl. He got there. He got there.
wait, Peyton Manning. He's got 5 MVPs.
Yes, you didn't know that? He's got the most in NFL history. That's why I keep telling you he the GOAT. He got
Damn,
more than anyone else. Even your boy Tom, who played for 30,000 years, couldn't get 5.
that's crazy. And only one Super Bowl MVP. Damn.
You're a hater. That's all right. He took 4 different coaches. Your boy couldn't do that.
He only needed to take. Well, that's because he didn't get coaches fired with his play.
He never got people fired.
Then why do you have 4 different coaches?
He left and went to different places.
How did they? Oh, Tony Dungy retired. Who was the
That's
other
right.
one?
Jim Caldwell.
Oh yeah, they fired him
After he left. And that was after, I remember
Oh yeah.
After they kicked Peyton out, and then they had that terrible season, and then they
Yeah.
fired him after that, even though they knew they were tanking.
Oh yeah, that's
They were
right.
taking for luck.
I forgot about that. Yeah, it was after. So Tony Dungy retired. He took Jim Caldwell, and then he left it. Well, then who was the other?
Then who else would he take? He took John Fox to the Super Bowl.
Uh-huh.
And then what's his name? Gary Kubiak.
Oh yeah. Okay. And that was both in Denver, right? I think.
John Fox and Gary Kubiak is in Denver.
Yeah. What did he? Yeah. Yeah, well.
Yeah, witness, that's greatness. 4 different coaches, 4 Super Bowl appearances. Your boy can't do that. Yeah, he couldn't. He could. That's a fucking fact. Take me, Bill. Take me.
I mean, I don't know.
I need you, Bill. I
1,
need
2,
you.
3, 4.
I knew he's gonna do that. Yeah, I can
It's
just
a
like
lot of.
right now.
I was just counting.
Okay, Clay.
I was just counting up all the.
Sorry, I'll count up all my MVPs that you ain't got. You got 2, 3?
Yeah, 3, I think, in the regular season.
All right.
So,
okay. Player of the year on that ass too. You didn't get that when you broke your little knee.
That's true. He did not. He did not get that. So back to Jordan Love. So what was his season like this year? Damn, bro had. Oh yeah, so you said that already. 32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
Yeah, he's balling. He was better than Duke.
Jordan Love. Yeah, he had over 4,000 yards, and yeah, Dak Prescott only had 3 something his first year. So you don't think that, or Jordan Love playing a full season, there's all this tape and nothing like that. You don't think they'll regress this year, or you don't think that would be a reason that they would regress this season?
So the only reason I feel like he can't regress
Mm-hmm.
is because number 1, he didn't win the division. Number 2, they don't have a true number 1 receiver. It's not like you have Devontae Adams where you can say, "Oh, I'm going to double him and take him away." They got 3 to 5, 3 to 5 different guys that they're tossing the ball to. So you can't key in on one person. So it's different. They have, a mixture. It's damn near like how they always have been. Like when they had Jordy, Greg, and Donald Driver up in there sometimes and all that kind of shit. You never know. They don't have one guy to take out. You know what I'm saying? And shit, when they had Devontae, they couldn't stop him anyway.
Right. Yeah.
So it just wasn't a thing. So, I mean, it's not like, I'm not trying to say he Aaron. It's just, we'll see if they can stop him. I mean, they thought they did. Remember at the beginning of the season, we was all like, "Oh, they're dead. They ain't going nowhere."
Right.
Oop.
Yeah.
They made a mistake with Jordan Love. Blah blah blah. He's not that. And then look what happened. I mean, his statistics don't necessarily match up with their record. Think about it.
Right. 32 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. You would think that's at least 11 wins or something like that. Yeah, they were 9-8.
Yeah, and you would never guess they only won 9 games.
So, and didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. So I mean,
that's crazy.
Shit, the sky's is the limit. I mean, just imagine if they would have won 12, 13 games. They could have
Right.
had 40 tutties right there.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Could you imagine if they would have, or even, I mean, I know they won the first round, but having the second round in Green Bay, like
Yeah,
against the, I mean, they almost damn near beat the 49ers.
yeah, they should. Yeah, they should have.
So, yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. I was loving that those first 5, 6 weeks of the Packers season. I'm like, hell yeah, another L, and then all of a sudden, I don't even know what happened. I think it couldn't have been against Detroit on Thanksgiving because that was already late in the season. I feel like they were starting to get hot anyway, but no, what I don't know what happened that all of a sudden they
They
just went
figured
on
it
a
out.
tear, bro.
Yeah,
Shit was crazy.
they did.
Yep,
And then that's another thing, bro. They didn't win their division, bro. So they ain't their schedule could be, you know what I mean?
yep,
That's on their
mm,
side.
yep, yeah. Let's see. Yep, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, they were 6-2 in the last games. Like the beating the Lions and then beating the Chiefs. Like, bro,
Yeah, they was talking about that at the what's the name on first things first. Dude kept reminding Nick Ryder that like the Packers beat the Chiefs.
I know. And it wasn't even like it was a low. Like if
10-13 or
a
something.
bad team beats a good team and it's like 6-9 or some shit.
Yeah,
But it was, man, yeah, that was insane. But then they lose to the Giants and it's like, okay, like who are they? Like losing to the
yeah.
Giants, uh, shit like that, like, bruh. So, but I don't know. I hope they lose everything next year. I hope they lose it all. Even though I'm sure they're not because fucking now they got Josh Jacobs and whatnot. But I don't know.
That was a good pickup.
Yeah, it
If he can
was.
stay healthy.
Yep. Remember we were talking about the Cowboys picking up AJ Dillon? Well, they ended up re-signing AJ Dillon too.
Oh, they
The
did.
Packers did. Yep.
Let's
So
see,
now
y'all everybody. You on the
we
draft?
gotta get our what's it called through the draft.
Hope you use the fourth or fifth rounder.
Knowing what's it called, knowing Jerry Jones, I wouldn't be surprised if he used the second round.
He can't. Steven will fix it. Fix it, Steven.
Yeah. Um. Did you? Oh. Switching topics. LeBron's podcast. Are you excited?
No. Did you see that preview?
I saw. I think you tagged me in it, but I didn't get to
Yes.
watch it though.
You need to watch it. So in the thing they're just how you say diagram plays. We're talking about plays. He dissects the
Oh,
Giants. He says
so it's
how
gonna be like one of those.
that's I don't know. That's what it was. That clip I showed you. That's what they said it was.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
shit, I'm even more excited.
I ain't watching it.
You're not?
No.
Just quit hating.
How am I
Clo-
hating?
Close your
I
eyes and pretend it's somebody else.
I ain't. I don't want. Listen. I don't do. So I'm gonna tell you what to me hating is. Hating would be like if I follow LeBron and I'm like, you see what LeBron's stupid ass said yesterday. I don't do that. I don't ever know what dude tweet or to say about nothing.
Wait, you don't even follow him?
No.
Oh my god.
Nope. 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 That's hating because I
He-
don't care for him as a basketball player. I think he's a
But that's
terrific
what I
human
was just
being
gonna.
though.
Huh?
I do think he's a terrific human being.
I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. Like he doesn't always talk about basketball. He talks about like he'll tweet about other current events and stuff
Yeah,
like
but
that.
I don't care. I maybe when he retires, maybe I'll think about it.
Oh
I don't
gosh,
care
that's
about nothing.
funny.
I don't care about nothing dude got to say.
I can't wait to. I want to. I mean, if it's especially if it's like going breaking down stuff like I
Yeah, he
forget.
did something. I
That
have a
kind of
question.
stuff is dope.
Do you watch his show? The show,
Who's
LeBron.
no, no.
Why?
Isn't it on like HBO Max or something?
I don't know. I
I
think
thought it
so.
was at least when it first came out. I thought it was on that or like
Yeah, I think it
Showtime.
was. I don't know if it still is. Why
And
don't you watch
I'm
it?
poor. I ain't got money for that.
First of all, let's allow look at your background. Secondly, secondly, if you're a true LeBron fan, like you
What
said,
background?
oh my god, now you just look crazy as fuck without the background. First, secondly, if you're a LeBron fan, like you say, you'll watch everything that he does.
I'll watch clips when
Like I
someone
did
posts
with
them shits
Jordan.
online.
Like I did with Michael Jordan. I watched Air, the real Space Jam, every documentary that I know of. I've seen it. I was watching them before this was even coming out. You're just someone who's like LeBron. That's all I know. You don't watch
They
the show right now for real?
uh I've only seen clips that they post, like how they post stuff on Twitter or whatever.
Yeah, I watched some of his clips on there. I would watch some episodes when he ain't there.
You do?
I would. I don't.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
watched it because I don't know when he's not there unless till I see a clip.
Oh.
I know there was a clip one time where somebody was saying something like he ain't here. You never saw that he wasn't there. I thought that was hilarious. He's
Oh
like, "What
yeah.
you mean he not here?"
That's funny. Yeah. I honestly, the only reason I wouldn't want to watch is JJ Redick is because he's on there.
Why you don't like him?
I never really like I was indifferent towards him, like even when he played for the Bucks, it was like, and whatever. Like I didn't think he was that great. And even like his takes on when he's on First Take, they're okay. But then when he had that whole Doc Rivers thing, like bashing Doc Rivers, it's made me hate him.
Why?
Even though it's not like Doc's, I mean, because Doc's our coach, but even though it's not like he's a lifelong Buck, Doc Rivers, so it's not like I
It's
have to
so.
defend him, but I don't
So
know.
that why you felt some type of way because he's our coach.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I always gotta take up for him. Even if what JJ said is true, like,
I was
bro,
gonna say if it's the truth, it's the truth.
you gotta yeah, but
Yeah,
nobody can talk about our players and our coaches except fans, I think.
but
So
nobody, the fans, that don't even make sense.
because we lived through this shit. We
He
lived
did
through
too. He was his player.
That's true. You're right. He did. He
I
did.
was gonna say, and I think in two different places. Wasn't he his coach? Was he the
Yeah.
coach in Philly
Yep, he was.
and in LA?
Yep.
What the fuck is she talking
Yeah, because I
about?
think Pat Bev brought that up about him coming to Philly and him saving his career or some
Yeah,
shit like
he said.
that.
Yeah, I saw. He said he saved his career, and you bad
Yeah.
mouthing me.
Yep.
But I'm not. I don't know. I don't have a problem with a take like that. What he gave because we're not in the locker room, and if they
Yeah.
feel like he's don't know what he's talking about, it's just like remember when Miami won their first ring and Shaq was like Stan Van Gundy didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Same thing. He's
Yeah.
like that's why Pat Riley came down there to get stuff straight, and they
Yeah.
won. And I mean, to be honest, we'll never really know. But I mean, Shaq looked like he was telling the truth because after they got rid of Stan, they won the next
They
year.
won. Yeah. Right. Yep. Yeah.
And even Matt Barnes said the same thing about him in Orlando. He said that they lost, was it in 9 and 10? I think it was
Mm-hmm.
to Boston because Stan got scared and started switching stuff up.
Mm.
Because remember they beat him in 09, and then the next year when they was playing them, I think it was in the conference finals again or the second round, whatever. But they playing them again, and they was winning. They had won like 2 games, and then all of a sudden he said Stan started switching stuff up just for no reason because he got scared.
Damn. Hmm.
So I mean, when they say stuff like that, I think that they telling the truth because I mean they
Yeah.
there. They don't have no
Right.
reason.
They lived it. Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah.
But so I don't have a problem with that. If that's especially, I mean, because to be honest, the stats kind of back up what he was saying about Doc. I mean, like he's been terrible in the playoffs the last few years, and
For
if you
real.
think about it, he really ain't done nothing since 2010.
Right. Shit, his whole career. That was one of the things that I would always talk shit about Doc, especially when he was coaching the Clippers, or actually even Philly, because I didn't like Doc when he was coaching the Clippers because obviously Lakers, and then when he's coaching Philly, obviously, I didn't like him
But
because of the Bucks thing. But yeah, he's always been a trash coach in the playoffs. Like all those 3-1 leads they had, and literally, like you said, outside of that 1 year in Boston, whatever,
no,
08 or whenever
so
that was.
well, I'm saying too because they didn't make the play or the finals that second year. They lost to Kobe. They still made it to Game 7 in the finals.
That's right. You're right.
And
Yeah.
and they had technically, I mean, and it went down to the wire that last game. And like they be saying, Kendrick Perkins was hurt. He
Mm-hmm.
tore his ACL in the finals too.
Yeah.
And I know she was. They said she was tired as hell because he played the whole game. He was old as all get out. So
Yep.
I ain't go outside of. So that's why I say 2010. He really ain't done nothing. He hasn't been out of the. I think he's only been out. No, he hasn't been out the second round since then. I think. Yeah, he ain't made it out the second round since then.
Right. Yeah. Second. So he's been out of the second round or first round. You're saying?
Oh, yeah, he hasn't
Yeah.
made it to. He ain't made it to the conference finals since then. Since
Damn.
2010, he hasn't been to the conference finals. He made it to the
So
playoffs every year, but he ain't made it to the conference finals since 2010.
so is that so? Like when you think about that kind of stuff, do you feel like the Bucks made the wrong choice,
So
or do you think
I
it's all like, well, he didn't have this team, he could do it, blah blah blah, whatever.
so I look at it like this. Like you just said, he didn't have this team, these
Hmm.
players. And
Yeah.
I also agree with something Perkins said. Like he said, at the end of the day, at times it comes down to the players. The stars got a star, and this, that, and the third. But I
True.
also think that I say he plays a part in it because of he the coach, right?
Yeah.
His job to get the players ready, do the scheme thing, whatever.
Yeah.
But if players not executing or doing it, this falls on them too. It's to me, like, it's a collective thing. But
Mm.
as far as the Bucks picking him as the coach, if you think about it, he was kind of set up to be the coach because they
Yeah.
said he was an advisor before they they fired dude anyway.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
Yeah.
a fail safe, damn near. Like if this ain't
Yeah.
working out, you might have to come in.
Yeah.
And plus, they didn't have nobody else to choose from. The other, unless they wrote it out with Adrian Griffin,
Unless. Hmm.
and clearly they
Which
didn't want to do that.
so crazy. Like, I hope one day we won't know for a while, but I hope, 10 years from now when Giannis is gone, we figure out like what happened. Like, why did they pick him? If
Adrian
how
Griffin,
people were saying that it was because, Giannis didn't want what's the dude name? He's in Philly right now. Nick
Nick Nurse.
Nurse.
Why?
And that I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. All I
That's what
know is what people were saying on Twitter that he didn't want Nick Nurse. So and then he's really like, we need Adrian Griffin. We want him just because he didn't want Nick Nurse. But I don't know if that's true.
what I want to know is why he didn't want to do it. That's
Nick
what I want
Nurse.
to. Yeah, if you don't
Yeah.
want somebody, that's what I want to know is why.
Hmm. Maybe
I
it's
don't
because he
care who
beat him.
I
Maybe it's
don't
like
know.
one of those mental things. Like maybe he thought he was trying to be like a like a Kobe. Like, oh, I'm not gonna team up with Nick Nurse because he beat me. You know.
So I have a question for you about that since you brought it up because I've always wondered this about Kobe. You know how they say he, how would you? Because I want to know if you think this is a contradiction. You know, with that example you just gave.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about him wanting Phil Jackson back after Phil Jackson bashed him in that book? Do you think that's a contradiction to that? Oh, you're befuddled. I see your face, y'all. Like, damn, you got me there.
um, I mean, I think I don't know. It's tough to say, right? Because it's not like they faced each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in their job, their professional realm, right? But yes, he was. It's just like someone was talking shit about you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same thing. I mean, and I don't know if it's. I mean, I'm not trying to say that they're equal because Kobe's like mentally a lot farther along than LeBron. But like, it's like when LeBron went back to Cleveland after Dan Gilbert put that letter out when he left.
So,
Like, do you just let that kind of that all? Do you just let those words just roll off your back and be like, I don't care. This is my job. I want to win. Blah blah blah. No
so
matter what.
to me, those are two different things
Mm-hmm.
because for one, because this gonna sound fucked up, but because LeBron is known as being mentally weak, so that's one thing.
Right.
And for two, um, Kobe did say he confronted him about the book. I will say that. That's what I've heard or read,
Yeah.
at least. And he also said that he needed him, to help him win.
Mm-hmm.
So those are two things, and that's why I think that they're separate because I feel like LeBron went back to Cleveland because of kind of like the Kobe narrative with Shaq. He had to win on his own or whatever, and if he
Yeah.
won on his own, he wanted to win it in Cleveland.
Right.
Now, for me, where it gets all murky and muddy with that is because he left and they got all these first round picks, and they could form a great team. So to me, it's not the same as like sticking it out like Kobe did.
Right.
But and he still has to trust in Dan Gilbert that he's gonna build a team around him or the way that he feels it should be constructed. So he still has to put a level of trust in him. How can you do that, like you said, when he put out a letter like that? That's why, though,
Right.
to me, those two things aren't the same.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. No, I hear you. I think it's just kind of, I mean, I can never do it because
Yeah,
I'm not that, like you
I get
start
that.
talking shit, and especially like if I just hear you talking shit, let alone put out a fucking book or, write a letter and post that shit on Twitter bashing me, like I can never go back and be cool with you or look you in the face. But maybe these dudes are, maybe Kobe was just, I don't know, like I'm willing to put that shit aside because I'm trying to get, two more
Yeah,
rings or more rings than Shaq or, whatever, stuff like that, whatever the motivation was, or, be Jordan or, shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. So, mm, I still think it's pretty interesting though that they let that shit go. Couldn't be me, not be me.
me neither. I'm way too petty for that. Like, who you
Yeah.
talking to?
For real. God, that shit would be so awkward. But yeah, so I don't know. I hope all these rumors about or whatever the hearsay with the Bucks and who Giannis wanted, who didn't, I want to get a tell-all book type shit. I want to know, why is Middleton still on the team because Giannis, or basically I want to know how much, like, what do
Control.
you call, how much control Giannis really has, like, is
So
what everybody thinks it is. I mean, even Thanasis, we know for sure Thanasis is on the team because Giannis, but like everybody else, Chris, the coach, did even going back to, remember when Jason Kidd got fired and Giannis was calling
so
him talking about, coach, I don't want you
and that
fired.
and that's why what's the name? I don't feel like he had, well, in the beginning at the least, didn't have as
Hmm.
much power as people make it seem because he
Yeah.
wanted Jason Kidd. He was mad that he got fired, and he
Yeah.
ran
I
his
remember.
ass. He tracked him down like, "You want me to go say something?" And he's all like, "No, no, no, it's okay, it's okay."
Hmm. Yep.
So that's my issue,
Yeah.
and I also think like I feel like this because if you think about it, there have been rumors about him wanting Bud gone for a while, but
Hmm.
he stayed regardless. Now, whether that was management or him
Right.
saying, like, we can work it out or we'll figure it out type of thing,
Yeah. Hmm.
we'll never, like you said, we don't really know. But
Yeah.
Bud was here for what, 2, 3 years longer than most people thought he should have been. Because I
Hmm.
remember what was it when they lost to, I think we lost to Toronto. Everybody's like, he needs to go. We need a new coach.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to blow it up then and get new
Which
coaches.
is crazy
Oh no,
because
was it?
wasn't
No,
that
it
like
was.
his?
Was that before we lost to Miami in the
Yeah, that was
first?
before.
Oh, okay.
That was the season, but so yeah, we lost to Toronto and then we lost to Miami in the first round the next year.
After that, the next year, yeah, because
Yep.
I remember those two. After them seasons, everybody was like ready for a new coach. Like, all right, we need to get
I
somebody.
know.
This fool only good in the regular season. We need to get more than 60 wins in a year.
Yep. And then we win it, and I'm like, shit, he's gonna be here fucking for the next 10 years.
I did
Like you
too,
win
low
it,
key.
a championship to a city like Milwaukee, like, bro, you like fucking,
Yep, he
you
gonna
like
get a
Phil
statue
Jackson
down
in
there.
Milwaukee.
Hell yeah. What's up, Phil?
Right? But
Phil
shit,
ain't
they
going
let him
nowhere.
go.
But you got to think because they were talking about it too that because they were saying some people were saying that it was messed up that he got fired, and other people were saying that well maybe he needed to go because if you look he never got he didn't get a new job.
Right.
He's not working,
Yeah.
and more than likely it's because he don't want to. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they said, he lost his brother or whatever. And he probably don't want to work.
Yeah. Take some time off,
Yeah.
personal time and stuff. Hmm.
Yep. So that's
Yeah.
what I think personally. I don't think he was ready to work, and I
Yeah.
think he kind of let a lot of stuff. Maybe he did let stuff go by the wayside because of what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point, and you're probably right. I think, yeah, you lose a family member like that, especially, it was already towards the end of the season, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Right before the playoffs started, or
Yeah.
even the first round, or something like
I
that.
think it was during. I think it was during the first round when it was
Yeah.
playing Miami.
So yeah, but Yeah, I don't know. And I wonder if Dame has any sway now. I mean, he's new, but still, he's still, like a great player. So I don't know if he's got any pull and uh like if they hadn't had, well, for sure we know if they didn't get Dame, I don't think Adrian Griffin gets fired.
Why you say that? You think
I
if
don't know.
Drew's here, he's still here?
Huh?
You think if Drew is here, still here, Adrian Griffin is still here?
I think so.
Why?
Because I think that so not saying that we didn't have expectations. We got expectations, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when we traded Drew Holiday, or when we got Dame, I think those expectations, like, I
Yeah.
thought before it was like you get to the where expectations was you're in the conference finals, and then we'll see what happens. You maybe get to the final, the NBA finals. Now I think it's legit. It's finals, win or bust. Like, there's no, if we don't get to the final, like I think you sent me that picture, or that thing
Yeah.
what Kendrick Perkins said. I completely agree. It's literally, you don't win the finals, this was a failed season. We'll
So
have excuses,
yeah.
you know. We had a new coach mid-season, blah blah blah. We got tons of excuses, but I think in the end it'll still be, it was a
Failed
failed season.
season.
Yeah.
I I disagree with that, but only for the fact of this. Look at the Celtics, and now I will say this: if they lost to Brook, they, if they lose to Indiana,
The Celtics.
yep, in what, first, second round,
Yeah.
yes. If they lost to Boston in the conference finals, I would say no. People are literally walking around saying that's the most talented roster in the NBA.
Yeah.
Look at the record. Now, what's that place? Denver, they're saying though, is the best team in the NBA because their continuity, they
The
play
cohesiveness.
year,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, but there's this point. Somebody was saying the other day that, oh, I think it was Nick Wright. Matter of fact, he said the Bucks are the most equipped team to beat Denver
Hmm.
because of their size and everything else. They don't
Yeah.
like Jokic. Got to worry about Brook. He's not guarding Giannis. Aaron Gordon
Right.
is too little,
Yeah.
and their numbers are basically the same. Giannis and Jokic when they play against each other.
Sure.
Giannis has the edge in points, and I think Jokic has the edge in rebounds or something like that. But it's fairly close. Little things like that. Jokic has more assists. Blah blah blah. And I think they
Yeah.
split the series this year.
Denver and
The
Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
but
so.
I'm saying they think that they're most equipped. Boston lost to them twice already, at home and in Denver.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they lost to Denver twice. So
Hmm.
Denver's the favorite because of the conference they're in and because they got
Right.
such a wide gap in the Eastern Conference. But I do think the Bucks got a chance to take them out,
Hmm.
provided things go well.
Yeah. I've been hearing a lot of people talking, asking the question, are the Bucks the best team to beat Boston? And it's like hit or miss with people. Some people will say yes, some people will say, no,
Miami.
but yeah, yep. They
Yep.
thought Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that Miami's the most talented between, the
No,
Bucks
it's
and
just
them, but
best
it's like yeah,
equipped to do it
yep, yep.
because they've
So
done it already.
yeah. um yeah, that's gonna be insane. As long as, like I said, as long as God damn, the Heat needs to come on. They're still in the play-in, which I don't want the 3 seed if the Heat are in that play-in. I ain't
Are the
got
Bucks
time.
still?
Huh?
They didn't move up to two yet.
Yeah, their game up.
The Bucks are.
Yeah, one game ahead of Cleveland.
Yeah, I saw you. They were saying that yesterday that they were all tight.
Yeah. And the Heat are half a game. Actually, no, because 17 is still the thing. Dog, I thought Philly was gonna be like tanking, but they staying afloat. Like, they're as far as like not being in the playing tournament.
Oh,
I should
wasn't it?
say.
Yeah, wasn't it? Went to practice yesterday. They said.
And being?
Yep.
Oh wow.
They said they're hoping he's back for the offs.
That'll be interesting.
If he come back, they gonna mess stuff up.
I know. Yeah. It's gonna be crazy. I know because they I don't even know who they would play, but yeah, it's gonna be a tough
We'll see they
like
are right now.
they're 6th seed right now. Oh, so they play Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a tough matchup for anybody. Shit, even if the Bucks got it, but so all right. I think that's it for the week. We'll check in and we'll see if Duke makes it out of this weekend. Ryan says no. I say yes, but
Jokers is done.
we'll find out. Later, y'all. Peace.
All right, take it easy.